Hello. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Now, ultimately, there are some things that I forgot to change. Just wait for people to come on in here. Yes, that's right. Welcome. Alright, but first, we need to do something very important. I'm gonna recap the events of Metal Gear Solid 1. Because we do not stream that, unfortunately. So, get ready for this. Alright. The year is 2005. A terrorist organization known as Foxhound has taken over Shadow Moses, a nuclear weapon research facility in Alaska. The military sends in Solid Snake to investigate and stop Foxhound from gaining access to Metal Gear. Directing him is Colonel Roy Campbell. He talks to Snake through the codec conversations, tells him various important pieces of information. Yes? Alongside Roy Campbell, there's also Mei Ling. She helps Snake save the game with her Chinese proverbs, as well as Naomi Hunter, which tells Snake about various important pieces of information, as well as injecting him with nanomachines at the start of the mission. So, the various members of Foxhound include Revolver Ocelot, the Russian gunslinger, Sniper Wolf, Sniper, of course, Vulcan Raven, a Native American shaman with a machine gun. Or a Gatling gun, actually. Psycho Mantis, the literal psychic that can float. He fights Snake, and when he does, he's like, oh, you like... Well, gosh dang it, advertisements. You're ruining this. Okay. So, he reads your memory card for the original PlayStation game or the GameCube remake, and he'll comment on certain games that you're playing. So in the GameCube version, he's like, "Oh, I see you've been playing Super Mario Sunshine," and Snake's like, "How do you know that?" But yeah, he's a cool guy. And then finally, where's the picture here? There he is. There's Liquid Snake. who's the main bad. He's like, Snake, did you like my sunglasses? And then Snake's like, why do you keep calling me brother? Because as it turns out, Liquid is actually the brother of Solid Snake. Shocking, I know, it's almost like they have Snake in the name. And as it turns out, they're actually clones of Big Boss, the legendary soldier. And so, as it turns out, they were both part of a project called Les Enfants Terribles, or the Terrible Infants, to clone the most powerful soldier, Big Boss. Along Snake's journey, he encounters a mysterious cyborg ninja who calls himself Deep Throat. I'm not kidding. And as it's revealed later, Deep Throat is actually Gray Fox from the first Metal Gear, who is returned as a cyborg ninja, who's also Naomi's brother. He's also in Smash Brothers as an assist trophy. And he sacrifices himself in order to save Snake from Liquid, who activates Metal Gear, and also chops off Revolver Ocelot's hand. That'll be important later. And of course, there's also Otacon, the legend, who's like, oh, this is like one of my Japanese anime, whenever Snake fights Gray Fox. He's the guy that made this version of Metal Gear that Liquid used. Oh, and as it turns out, of course, Naomi, who's Gray Fox's sister, injected Snake with a virus called the Fox Die virus, and it kills people based on their genetic code. So, all of the members of Fox Die either get killed by Snake directly or by the Fox Die virus that Snake has inside of him. So at the end of the game, after Liquid fights Snake shirtless on top of Metal Gear, and Snake escapes Shadow Moses Island, Liquid chases him. He's like, "It's not over yet, Snake!" And then suddenly Liquid has a heart attack, and then he says, "Fox!" Then Snake finishes by saying, "Die!" And then Liquid falls over dead, and then he dies. But then Naomi tells Snake that she took pity on him, and she edited the virus to not immediately kill Snake, but she doesn't know how long he has left to live here. So Snake ends up riding into the sunset with the Colonel's niece, Meryl, in the good ending. She was on the island too. Or if you get the bad ending and she dies, then he rides off with Otacon into the sunset. But Meryl isn't in the second game, so you don't have to worry about her for now. So all of the members of Foxhound die, except for one of them. Not Liquid. Revolver Ocelot is still alive, and without an arm. And he escapes. So what happens with him is that at the end of the credits, there's a special scene that goes something like this.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead.
Rex is the Metal Gear.
No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity.
He's the
He's been disposed of.
leader of the military unit that made Metal Gear.
Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman?
And he's talking about Naomi.
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
The president? And with that, Liquid gets away with the data for Metal Gear, and he's actually working for the president, who's the third brother. And now fix everything. What the heck? Where's the... Hang on. I'm removing all these images now. There, wait. Oh, wait, no, the image is right there. Where the heck is it? It's like, oh, why is it up there? Hang on. Oh, this is all wrong. I'm trying to tell lore. It just ruined everything. What? Okay, give me a minute. Let me fix this. It was working so well in testing. Where is this? It's in like an extremely bizarre position. Okay, you know what? Hang on, I'm just gonna... Okay. Window capture. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're good. Eh. Alright, we're in. We've done it. David Hayter as Solid Snake. Paul Eiding as the Colonel. There's Revolver Ocelot. Alright. But we're not gonna see that just yet. We're gonna do a new game. And these extra options I'll touch on later. We're not gonna complete all of these. But I will at least show them off. Because they are quite neat. Especially this one in particular. New game, normal. And yes, this is in fact fictional, I'm sorry, but Solid Snake is not real. But he is in my heart, though.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Good old George Washington Bridge. And yes, this game is cutscene heavy. It's almost like it's a Hideo Kojima production. So this is 2 years after Metal Gear Solid 1 in the year 2007. For a game that came out in 2001, I say this aged surprisingly well. Both in terms of graphics and story. Oh, dang. I do highly recommend playing this for yourself. And yes, they had an actual military advisor for this game. Uh-oh.
Boy, he's right on schedule.
Oh, there he is. With 2 arms.
Soon enough.
I wonder where he got the new one. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
This is Snake. Do you read me,
And there's
Otacon?
Otacon.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the
Oh,
scene.
that's the thing he likes to
Everything
say.
going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is
Fun
it?
fact, if you move
Privacy
the left and right
guaranteed.
stick around, you can move
Happy as long
the
as no one gives me
portraits.
any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with
Clicking them
Naomi?
in zooms in.
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
Yeah,
This new one
so
seems to have been designed to wipe the
since
floor with all the other
Ocelot
models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal
escaped
Gear
with the
vehicle.
data from Metal
That
Gear, now
explains why
everyone
this
has
was
their
under
own Metal
Marine
Gear,
Corps
basically.
jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being
And now,
transported by that tanker and bring back
The Marines
photographic
have their
evidence.
own Metal Gear in
I want you
development.
first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from
And
a
with the
Beretta
tranquilizer,
M32F.
M9.
I will
It's a
try
little
to
hard
go
work
for a
because you have to
pacifist
reload
run
after
the best
each
I
shot
can.
since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor,
In my first
too.
The
playthrough,
chemical stun will
I
take effect in a few
think I
seconds and
killed
last
6
for
people,
hours. You can
none of
take
which
down
were
an elephant
intentional.
with that thing. Check out the laser sighting too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment, hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's
And
warning,
yes,
have you?
Snake does have cigarettes.
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one. Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files
Oh,
myself.
you know, casually hacking into the Pentagon.
Please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
Yeah, we're in New York right now.
According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Uh-oh. That is not good.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry.
Naturally.
What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
At least
The ship is
2.
run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
Or 18.
AKS-74U.
Using a gun can be a bit tricky. But it's fun once you get the hang of it.
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
The Russians! About like that?
Transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake.
God no,
all
those
we need
look
is the
like
photographic
military
evidence
uniforms
of
to
Metal
me.
Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The
Yeah, then
frequency's
them stabbing those
141.12.
Marines is clearly a
I'll
sign that they're
check in to
friendly.
Save my progress.
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time.
Aw.
Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, we're in. So, the triggers you can use to switch out your weapons and your various items. The right bumper is the first person mode. Crouch. And crawl. Oh. Uh-oh. Already being spotted. Let's see. Hello? Oh. Back up, Snake. There we go. Okay. see. That's a punch. This brings out your weapon. To switch out your weapon, just go to a different item slot. Alright. Now I practiced this more times than I'd like to admit. Okay. Should be coming down here. Thankfully, they don't seem to recognize the laser sight. Come on now. And that'll knock him out. You can pick him up and drag him. Sometimes they'll drop items, like rations and ammunition. Oh, like this. And 9 bullets. Now Otacon's just there to tell us. I tried, I don't think you can, unfortunately. Another big thing in this run is that I want to show off all of the weird extra stuff, including this. Now, there's a purpose to this. We call Otacon during this section.
What do you think you're doing, Snake? You don't have enough to keep you
Oh,
busy. Try to remember the mission if you can.
Snake, what are you doing? And there's all sorts of stuff like that. Just fun, extra interactions. Alright. Got him. Any part where there are bars on the top and bottom of the screen, that means that it's automated. Stun grenade.
Raven?
Vulcan Raven? How can that be? He's dead. Oh. Wait, hang on. Hang on. There we go.
Good.
There we go. And there's a dead crew member. I swear there's a reason to take these pictures. Oh.
Freeze.
Oh, there we go. There'll be a brief period if they see you before they'll actually do anything about it. As you can see in the radar in the top right, you can see exactly what the soldier's doing. It looks like he's looking at something over there. What the...
Good.
Again, there's a reason for this. Unfortunately, we do not yet have an actual gun that isn't a tranquilizer, so we can't get that ammo.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room.
And there's actually a feature in this game that's new to Metal Gear Solid 2, is hiding inside lockers, such as this. Which is perfect to avoid encounters like this guy right here. And there's a heartbeat. You can feel the controller vibrations. All right. All right. Should be gone.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
Yep.
If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry.
And
There's a way
unfortunately...
through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives?
Yeah.
That's the control unit for the sensors.
We need to destroy those to get past, but we
Destroy
don't
that,
have an
and the
actual
sensors
gun yet.
stop functioning.
And
You can't get in
tranquilizers
close
can't
enough to
exactly
touch it,
take
so
out the
you'll have to
control
shoot it
units.
out. But your M9's knockout
Yep.
rounds won't work. Find a gun somewhere.
Now, just to show off how this works.
You want to save?
Yes. And this was the testing file I used.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one.
And this is his attempt
What
at
is this all
the
of a sudden?
Chinese
I figured
proverbs.
you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
So if you try going in here,
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
yeah, it doesn't exactly go very well. Sometimes you'll find guards like this that are sleeping on the job.
Freeze.
One tranquilizer shot to the back of the head should do it. Oh. I don't mean to take this guy out now. Oh, you know. You know, work's hard if you're a terrorist. Alright, now let me see here. Kinda have to loop back around. Oh wow, this guy's still asleep. And here's Snake's iconic dodge roll. Oh wow, this guy doesn't even notice his friend on the floor. Some friend he is. Ooh. There we go. Got ourselves a ration. There was, of course, heal. Good old ration. There's a guy there, so we need to go down this way. What? There we go. Whew. Let's see if I can get to the end of the this section without needing to explain the searching mechanic. Because if they see you, they will start hunting for you. And with a camera like this, you gotta sneak around on the underside. Now, that's Otacon, but he's just here to explain that we can crawl. So we're just gonna ignore that call. Any calls that look green like that are optional. And red ones are mandatory. I'm sorry, Otacon, but we need to go on. Now we can go up here. Yeah, more dead soldiers.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Oh, there is a lot of them. That's more than 18. Alright, Otacon.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake,
Yeah, so the
you need to go down
Marines
to the
specifically
hold
are
to
the ones
locate
behind this
actual Metal
version of
Gear.
Metal Gear. Curious. Hey, put her there.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
VR
Are you
training.
sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
She's pregnant on this mission?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Oh, this is only tip of the iceberg when it comes to Metal Gear drama.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Olga Grulukovich.
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Oh, the ship shaking.
Stop playing. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that
The
brings us
cutscene,
to
the
its
cutscene
conclusion.
direction in this game is
Scout
incredible.
With a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine.
Ew.
But no one gets lucky twice either.
Oh. Now sometimes Hang on. Sometimes there may be a bit of slowdown. I'm still working on the...
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
Alright,
Unit is my
first...
life, my family. We've shared everything. All the bad.
You can shoot off the tarp.
I have no one. Nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
I'm not the best shot in the world. Yeah. Classic.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Now in this fight, you may notice there are 2 different health bars. So the top one is their like fatal health, and then the bottom one is their pacifist health. And for this fight, you can only use pacifist health since you only have the tranquilizer. Which, you know, makes sense. Ah. You can shoot that earlier to not have to worry about this. Come on now. Can't even see. Oh, wait. Aim. Come on. There we go. Hey, you could have shot that light earlier not to have to worry about that, but... Hey, wait a minute. She said it stopped raining, but now it's raining in the cutscene. And we got our gun. Oh, it Snake's uppy.
Cipher? Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
Aha.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
What do you
How did
mean?
you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why
Anon?
would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a
Oh,
trap?
that's a while
to
ago.
lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Alrighty. We've got ourselves a gun. But first, let's go over here. Aim. Come on. There we go. If you don't hit him in the head, it'll take more than one shot for it to work. Nope, not that. Gotta grab him. We've got a wet box. There we go. That's what we all came here for. And we've got some USP bullets now. And now we need to find a way out of here. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Sometimes it may take more than one shot if they move their head around. And in here, hang on. Gotta hide. And the orange. This guy will show up. Thankfully, he doesn't see us. We just gotta wait for him to chill out. And we have an actual box now. And there we go. Easy. And what's that flower say? This of good quality, Thane flower. Yep. It sure is of good quality. Knock him out again. Oh, he saw me.
What's that?
Don't worry, if we leave, he won't track us down. And now, if we shoot the camera, it'll stop working. No, it would definitely be the oranged. If we're going for authentic orange quality. Just gotta head back down there. So now, just head down here. Take out some guys. Where is he going? Looking at the radar to track him. There we go. Anyone else? Oh, yep. Take him out. There's a bunch of flies surrounding him. Okay, now, so first things first, you can actually use the cigarettes to reveal all of the infrared sensors, like in the movies. Now to get rid of all of the sensors. On normal mode, there's 3. Yeah. Thankfully, you don't need to have it out for very long to see where you're going. So we can go through the first 2, but the last one is a bit tricky because it's right there. This last sensor will kill us if we go through it. And there we go. More the flower.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed.
Oh, we're past the bridge.
Personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
That guy's dead. Oh, there's a guy there. And this guy's just jamming out.
Nothing to report.
Shit. Come on, give me something good. Ah. So tranquilizer would have been nice. There we go. Alright. We have a bit of a tricky situation coming up. We need all these rations. We don't need real bullets, we just need the tranquilizer. There's a lot of them.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Who goes there?
Here we go. A bit of a shooting range here. Yeah. This really is like one of those arcade games with the shooting range, and there's like gonna be a random guy that's like, "Hey, don't shoot!" Wait, no, we're not done yet. Line them up, boys. Alright, that was easy. There's a chance for one of them to start throwing grenades at you. And now we're locked in.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska.
Ah, so Ocelot's Shalashaska.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
How mysterious.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are death.
Oh, Lord. Gosh dang. Okay, I'll be honest. When I tested this, it was not this slow. And the worst part about it is that the voice acting becomes slower. So I'll definitely fix this in the next machine, or the next stream.
The weapons won't
Do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
Oh no, noxious fumes have been released into the hold. Things are getting a little weird down here.
They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the
Recent arrivals want to blast their way. These Marines are definitely hardcore.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence.
And
of the
that's why
Metal
we
Gear
took those
prototype.
photos earlier.
Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue.
Oh.
All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe.
It's a
I've
good
switched
thing
the
no one's
encryption
watching me.
protocol for our burst transmission for
Wait a
now.
minute.
What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay.
Yes,
So all
I
have to
understand
do is push the
completely.
action button in front of the computer once I have
Thank
the
you,
pictures,
Otacon.
right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the
It
photos,
might be a
okay?
little more
With
than
these
that
kinds
if
of
it's
odds, I
slow.
won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated
Oh,
development
no, we're good.
of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course,
Another Metal Gear.
with Ray,
Oh no.
the hundreds, if not thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray.
Metal Gear Ray, not Rex. Oh no.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the
Okay.
specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Okay.
All working on deploying their own Metal Gear.
I have to wonder if this is because of the stream
nuclear
or some setting that I forgot about.
The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
You know, I wonder if the timer is
Ours is
affected
not
by
the
this.
only military project devoted to Metal Gear development. But it can
Yeah, no, this is just a feature. Snake can naturally slow down time to his advantage. It's like Bayonetta.
will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building... The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so the Navy is not exactly a fan of this.
Especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a
Okay,
major
good. They
player.
changed their direction.
This project is vital to the Marine Corps.
I don't know why they need two screens for this.
Home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Uh-oh. Come on, go. Alright, we're
This
good.
turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Alright. Here we go. Oh boy. I wonder if this is the recording curse. I know a lot of Let's Players experience this, where as soon as they start recording, all of their skill goes out the window. Only in this case, it's the emulation going horribly wrong. And there's the new Metal Gear. The Metal Gear 2, if you will.
Metal Gear.
That's the other thing he says. And apparently, this is a fun fact, there are actually multiple different variations of the reveal for Metal Gear Ray.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a
Alright,
father, I want to
now
leave a
before we
better
take
world
any
for
Metal
them.
Gear pictures, we gotta send these photos to Otacon. Hang on, let me... Gotta fix this. File system. Okay, that's good. No. That's not it. Hang on. Okay, there's the password. In case I didn't catch up, I was frantically typing on the keyboard.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
This is a big codec
The
moment.
first one I'm seeing is... So, this explains a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with keeping it to yourself. I mean, you know, it's your life and everything. But you're going to have to take those Metal Gear photos now. Okay, what am I seeing now? Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one.
Otacon, no.
So, what's the last one gonna be?
Alright. Now to get those photos.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep.
Good.
Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System
Uh-oh.
identifies targets with
No, the
unerring
Marines.
accuracy
There's too many of them.
and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard.
Why the...
I'd like you all to think
Okay.
about what that means.
They are the real Metal Gear.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
Not the
Theirs is a
Navy.
program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005.
Which is when the first game took place.
The NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia
And
China
now-
for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement.
A big old Marines
Any
logo.
Development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
You know, I don't know why you'd want to put your own military division
President Xi
logo
forced the NMD proposal
on
through.
this super secret
Xi
nuclear
ignored the
launching mech.
Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
Okay.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target this ship.
Oh. Well, you're a little late for that. They're kind of already here. As in, me.
Intruder to the left!
Oh, 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 oh. Come on.
Intruder in the back! Intruder to the left!
Okay, no, they're just training. But it was very close.
Intruder in the back!
Oh. Okay.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared.
Yeah.
You cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay
All right.
on your guard at all times.
Now to give him the actual photos. Honestly, I'm surprised I got through this entire section without getting caught.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. The next one's... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. And the next one is...
I love how he made a sprite of
You're a
himself.
pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, last one's coming up. This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
I love Pokemon Snap.
Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines,
No, stop bringing up the Marines.
charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all.
Ray is also in the Smash Bros. Stage.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Yep. There he is. And that's from the original game.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
That cannot be good. Someone stop them. Not the terrorists, I'm talking about the Marines.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood.
Oh, that's a detonation device right there.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
As we have seen, by Snake running into the sensors.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
They are disengaging Metal Gear.
What do you intend to do with Gray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave
classic
birth to these weapons
US.
is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
Oh boy.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
The Lali Lule Lo.
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still
The
in league
Lali
with
Lule
foreigners?
Lo.
No hard
One of the
feelings.
greatest plot points in this series.
Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah, the Cold War. I wonder if we'll see that again.
Metal Gear only has room for one.
It's a one-seater.
Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Oh no. Okay, for the record, this is a scene where there's a dramatic slow mode by default. Those rations gotta be tasty. And there goes the commander and Lukovich.
Looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Ocelot is a professional sharpshooter. Despite being in his 60s or 70s.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Uh-oh. And the controller is shaking like crazy. No, he seems like he's gonna get away. And the entire US military has terrible aim.
Ocelot!
And here comes the best plot point in this entire series.
It's been a while, brother.
Yes?
Who are you? You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Yes, you heard that right. Ah! Yes, that's right. Revolver Ocelot has a chance of being possessed by Liquid Snake through his arm. And naturally, Ocelot knows how to pilot this.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Now you might think that this is a boss fight, but no, Snake just gets knocked out. And the Marines are trying so hard. Yeah, but it's the nuclear launching mech that they themselves made. That's designed to be better than any other Metal Gear. And it can kick people. And they designed it to have kaiju roars.
Otacon, we have a problem.
True. I mean, if I was making a US grade military mech, I'd want it to have kaiju roars too. And it has a water laser.
Snake! Snake!
Snake? Are you okay? Can you send more photos, please? Just look at this thing.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
And it can do a backflip.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful.
And that was his cipher.
I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
The president.
Snake!
Scientists have to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker?
And now
2
we
years
jump
ago?
ahead 2 years, 2009.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole
And this
mess.
time
And then
we have the
that
Colonel with
offshore
us.
cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
And now we have a new group of terrorist weirdos. Dead Cell.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
No pressure. Nothing to worry about.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your
Foxhound?
presence.
I thought they
That is an
disbanded
order.
in Metal Gear 1. And by that I mean they were all killed.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck.
Yep.
Looks like there are
Solid
no sentries
Snake.
posted here.
What's
The very
visibility?
real
The lights
Solid
on the
Snake.
plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and
Just
VR
kidding.
training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
That's right, we're not
When you
playing
want
as
to use the
Snake
codec,
anymore, we are now
push the
Raiden.
select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear
And we'll
that
be playing
noise,
as him for the
press
rest of the
select
game.
button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able
Fun
to hear
fact,
it.
they deliberately chose to
I'll
hide
contact you if
Raiden
anything changes.
during development.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
Even from other staff at Konami,
There's an elevator at the far end of that area.
whenever they're in a section
Use
where
that.
Raiden would be in, they'd switch his model over to Snakes to hide the fact that he's the new
Your
playable
sneaking
character.
suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major
He
internal
also
organs
has
to
no
maximize
military
performance and
experience
safeguard their
whatsoever.
functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
He has only experience training through VR.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
You know, saving the president and stopping the biggest, most dangerous environmental hazard in all of history. Because they have the mask on, we have this filter. But first, we need to pick up some stuff, such as a ration. If we go back through here. Through this way. Bunch of loaches. Let's see, how do I swim? There we go.
Got your feet wet?
Don't worry. I know how to swim, Colonel. Let's see. There's an item down here. If I remember correctly. Aha! Thermal goggles. Swim Raiden. Oh, there's an underwater section later on. And that'll be fun. No, Raiden, get out of the closet. I'm gonna open these up for a very specific reason. What's going on in here? Guess he's Raiden. That's his sneaky walk.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal. An arrangement with the terrorists.
Of course.
They become a band of mercenaries. An army without a country.
He's just so hyped up for this mission. He's all jaunty. They're knocked out. I wonder who that is.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not
I loved that
nerd,
line.
Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton
My
radar.
favorite thing about Raiden is that he's a
Soliton
dork.
radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
And this is how we unlock the
How do I
radar in
gain
each
access?
section. We need to
Just
first
push
find the
action
node,
button in front of the node.
and once we've done that, we will have the radar
The
available.
nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
And this is exactly why... No, Colonel, no. Scam calls, I hate those. So what I'm doing here... So once you activate that node, these guards will automatically wake up. But, while they're asleep, you can sneak them down here and shove them in these lockers. I love all of the new sneaking mechanics in this game compared to Metal Gear Solid 1. It's definitely a lot more in-depth than it was. I want to try and show off all that I can. The soundtrack in this game is also very good. And it has that perfect, sort of sneaky spy film vibe. Then we can take this guy, shove him in here, and now we don't have to worry about him. And unlike Snake, Raiden has a cartwheel. I know there are some people out there that really hoped Raiden would be like an Echo Fighter for Snake. And I could see this cartwheel being an especially unique choice. Alright, let's activate that node. Some fingerprint recognition. Easy. All right. A name entry screen. That's right. This is a prequel to Pokemon Coliseum the whole time. Let's see, when did it come out again? It was 2003. You know what? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up. I gotta be authentic. Oh, interesting. It came out in North America first. All right. So it is November 21st. Blood type O. Nationality. I don't think Ore is listed here. Let's see, where's the nearest O? LMN. Oh, oh wow, there's no... Huh. Yeah, okay. I guess that would be US. Let's see. There we go. That's close enough. All right. We've got it.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Yeah, we know this from the
Your
intro.
radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves.
Ooh, an analyst.
And an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing
And
the
that's
data
his
saving and
girlfriend.
support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was
VR, as in I played the first game.
Survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team.
You're not?
After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Ooh.
Given the circumstances,
all right.
You're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn
Raiden. Oh,
the
Raiden.
proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th.
You'll
Is
be
there
hearing a lot
something
about
special
this.
about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
This won't be the last time she brings up what day it is tomorrow. Alright, and now at this point, this is when these guys would wake up. But since they're in the closet, they can't get us. So now all I have to do is wait a bit. Oh yeah, we also don't have a gun yet. But we do have a scope, thermal goggles, AP sensor, and one bandage. Come on! I didn't have to wait this long in VR! Alright. He's taking off the mask.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Snake!
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
I love... Like,
Colonel, I'm on the roof.
even
There
his
are no
appearance is
sentries.
not at
It would
all
only take one to spot me
suited
in
to this
light.
mission.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
Also, if you press
SEAL Team 10 has landed
the
on struts
right
B
bumper and the right
C.
trigger, Raiden will have
And the
different
president?
reactions.
Seems he was spotted on
All
strut
right.
B.
Strut
Positive
B?
and negative.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like two hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Whatever. Got it.
That's what one of his negative thoughts. Hello, seagulls. Huh, what's this? For the record, this game was considered groundbreaking at the time. Also, if you go in first person and look up and wait for it. Oh. He's going to tell us about crawling. We already know that.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us.
I don't speak
You know
SEAL.
we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
You could also cartwheel downstairs.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
I love how he cartwheels during the automated cutscene.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance.
Biden, did you say
Can't get in
nerd?
any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
All right. So we go here. We can distract them and get to the node. Funnily enough, it also acts as an options menu. Uh-oh. Wait. That's fine. Going in here turns it off. We're safe. Colonel, did you see that in VR?
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV.
And now we have
If it
ciphers to
spots
worry
you, it will
about.
alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe?
Definitely
He is safe.
not.
What about the package?
Just know that any thoughts that you might hear are me inputting buttons.
Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
Yo.
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Alright, so we do need to head to Strut B, but first there's something in Strut F that we need to get. So the cipher will go up and down as well as left and right. So you need to watch what level you're on. And the opacity of the cone can show where to go. Or where it's... what elevation it's facing. Alright. So we have a ration. And we got the M9. So now we can knock people out. That right there is a level 3 door, and we don't have the right jurisdiction to go in there. You can't exactly cartwheel up stairs very well. Alright, so now... Alright, gotta be careful. I'll try looking over here. Then I'll turn around. Break out the M9 and... Uh-oh. There we go. Easy. And here we have two guys.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Hanging?
Face any waist-high
That's right.
railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
That's another new feature introduced in this game. And the other guy. That's not it. If you hold down the trigger buttons, Raiden will do a pull-up. And this is actually important to leveling up your grip level. So if you want to hang more efficiently, you gotta do some pull-ups. It's something like 100 pull-ups per level. So believe it or not, you may need to grind in a Metal Gear game. It's not something you have to worry about too much, but it is there. Alright, we're at Strut B. Oh. Hopefully that's not the president. He's freaking out. Yeah, so that's one of the members of Dead Cell. He's a vampire. And no, I'm not kidding.
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
With how many supernatural things are in this series, vampires are just a perfect fit. It's okay, we have a tranquilizer. Yep.
What are you?
I don't think... I mean, do you think the military would account for vampires?
5 today.
Oh, that's creepy.
Or rather, 6.
Vamp. Yes, his name is Vamp.
Get down!
Oh, this guy looks important.
Where is he?
Right, and get the gun. Yeah, he's strong enough to hold a man up by his head.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
The president?
Be right there.
Yes, Queen.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Who is this man?
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Iroquois Pliskin. Interesting.
Are you a Navy SEAL?
Also voiced by David Hayter.
How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
You know, Rodney has a
Part
point.
of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Advanced
Like what?
VR.
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
And that's an actual mode from the original game.
Grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
I wonder if it's trying to say something about society.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for
Raiden,
that.
you not only said that you were on a mission, but also that you were a member of Foxhound. Oh.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Oh, you know, take a cig.
Man just now.
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem
Oh, of course
human.
he's
You
Romanian.
won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme.
Fat Man,
began to
Fortune,
go after
Vamp,
US
and
allies,
George
even
Sears,
civilians.
former
We
US
estimate
president.
that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
Oh, did he?
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down.
I mean, they are 3 guys. Granted, one of them's a
You wouldn't
vampire,
believed on
so
any of this? And you came in alone to boot?
they might have been able to handle it.
Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway.
Ah,
May come
good
in
kid.
handy.
Raiden's a good noodle.
Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero. Currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell,
Ah,
contact
good to
me.
know.
You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Ryan, you don't tell people that.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Thanks, random man. Alright, but first, gonna go down here, get some SOCOM bullets, and most importantly,
Think you can shoot that thing?
yeah, let's not shoot Snake. Pliskin, Iroquois Pliskin. Yeah, that's his name.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Oh, thanks. I was about to do that anyways.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again.
Rose, I don't
I'm
know.
sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
I'm
Rose,
sure you
there's
will,
something I need you to
Raiden.
do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
Preferably in
He's
puppet
dead
theater
now, isn't
form.
he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too.
I
We
don't know
should
how
be
to
able
read, so I
request
need a
top-level
rundown
security
and
clearance from
puppets.
Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
Please.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Yeah, this is a sight to be sure. Wait, what the? Oh. What the? What is that? I'm sure it won't be anything we'll have to worry about. We got a ration. Alright. Wait, now... Wait a minute. What's that ticking noise? Wait a minute. We have thermal goggles. No, that's not it. Oh. Well, we won't have to worry about that till later. Just keep that in mind. There's the president. And Fortune.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
Oh, the seals.
Ready grenades! A dud!
So the thing with Fortune is that she can't get hit.
Today is another bad day.
And she has an electric railgun.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
She's easily one of my favorite characters in this game. Oh my gosh.
So sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor.
Oh,
Looks
great.
Like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Oh, and they have a
Calm down. It
death
just means
helicopter.
They anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
No doubt. You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell.
Oh, great.
If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations.
You look lost.
Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Oh, of course.
You know I'm no bomb disposal
Even the
expert.
colonel agrees that the
That's
president
not a problem.
isn't as important.
The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap
Ryan's freaking out.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two
Thanks.
done?
And yes,
Raiden, you're
this
needed
game
on
is
Strut
insane.
C.
You think it's weird now? Oh no. Oh no. You have not seen anything yet. Hang on. Let me save. Wait, no, that's the Colonel.
Raiden, you can...
Colonel, I don't care. Rose?
What's up, Jack?
Let us save.
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Rose,
Just as long as I can
don't
count
say
on
that.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death.
They
But
all
I'll be
are.
strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck.
All right. We can make it. Oh, not like that. We can make it.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
And we get a new game over screen too. But now we have chaff grenades. With those, we can disable those ciphers. Oh, the bathroom. Oh. And would you look at that? There's one right there. So while we're here, I do want to say that I'd love to get an official version of this game released on PC. There's the HD collection, which has this game and the third one, but the problem is that I think they took those down off of online stores. So unless you want to break out the PS2, there's no other good way to play this game. I don't want to do that. Please do. Playing this game on its native hardware is a true delight. Oh, this is the men's room. Oh. Hang on. We can... Hey, Colonel.
It's possible that...
Oh, wait. That's not it. Hang on. Wait, what if I... Oh, Raiden. Don't. Colonel?
You're currently
Oh, come on now. Maybe Rose.
What's up, Jack? Hang in there.
That's weird.
The punch is...
I know there's a message for this. I just don't know if you need to wait here or... Oh, this is weird. Please.
It's possible.
No, I don't care about terrorists. Okay, fine. Oh. Huh, you can look under the stall. Alright, that's enough. Let's see. Does this one work?
Raiden, what are you looking
Oh, there we
at?
go.
Oh, I see. Rosemary,
What?
could you excuse him for a moment?
Huh?
You know, so he can...
Oh, I get it. Jack.
Raiden.
Let me know when you're done, okay?
I like how Raiden's the type of person to not only just do it on a mission, but also call his boss.
It's possible.
Oh, come on now. Maybe if I look all the way down.
It's possible.
VR really has made him mad. He hasn't interacted with a real person in years. He's been stuck in VR. Alright, hang on, maybe.
It's possible that...
Really? Hang on, we got it. Come on, Colonel, please.
It's possible.
Man, okay, fine, Colonel. If you think that's normal, then I'm just gonna go on ahead. We.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
Ryan, don't sound so creepy when you say that.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man.
Peter
who got dragged
Stillman.
along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal
Ooh,
guy.
the
Look
guy.
at any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
A fun fact, he shares
Why
a
did they
voice
bring him out of
actor with a guy
retirement
from
then?
the first game.
Because the terrorist group here
He
includes
died,
one of
by the
my
way.
students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
Oh.
I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
There are?
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
Oh.
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all
He
the
looks
security
awfully
measures.
familiar.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
Imagine if that was
But there's no
Otacon.
one left from the SEALs
They wouldn't bring
EOD
back a
squad.
previous character from the first event. Isn't that right,
But I've never
Pliskin?
defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR.
Oh, great.
But you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using
We've barely
C4.
started this mission and already Raiden is completely unqualified.
Kid, are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this
He
on
gets
the
in the
sucker
fetal position and starts
There we go.
panicking.
Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help
Yeah,
us
and
locate
Fat
the
Man is the
bombs?
guy that's
Take this
has
with you.
planted all these bombs.
It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
Ah,
That's
the
right.
smell of a
I've
C4
established
in
a
the
link
morning.
up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Well, that's unfortunate.
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb. he
Pliskin,
builds, he
Iroquois
always
Pliskin,
leaves a
Lieutenant
trace of
Junior
the clone he
grade.
uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points.
Ah,
I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area.
You know, why do
isn't
we
it?
need a sensor if we can just smell it?
It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors.
Unless it's a
and
very
search the
subtle
area,
smell.
okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets
Thankfully,
knocked
we've seen
offline
some of the
when we're
C4s
spotted.
already.
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course.
Naturally.
I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total
That's
of
a
12
lot of
bombs at
C4.
least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of
Thankfully,
shell
we
2.
only have to take care of 6 of them and not all 12.
Take this.
And our level 1 key card.
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key
In the
can
first
open
Metal
doors
Gear,
with
you had
security
to
clearance level 1.
manually
Pliskin, your
choose
card can get
each
you into level
key
3
card
areas. You needed to get next door to Shell 2.
to enter each door, and they weren't labeled.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was
So you had
supposed
to go
program
into
a set
the
of
item
all
menu
access
and
cards
constantly
once we were on
select each
site.
individual key card until you found the one that
Unfortunately,
worked.
this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
Thankfully, in the first Metal Gear Solid, they finally made it so that you can just have the
We'll
key
have
card
to
in your
deal with the
inventory
remaining
to use it.
security lockouts as they come
Something about,
up.
like, reading salt
Let's get
levels in your
going.
blood or something? If I remember correctly.
You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
I know what that means.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
Ah, of course, the Marines.
Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
You know, he could just be saying these things and not
Is he one of the
being a
terrorists,
member
then?
of those
No, somehow I don't
organizations.
think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here.
Imagine if he had his VR goggles on this whole time.
Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
All right. Now, I forgot their codex, so... Let me see. 141... What was it? 86? No? Uh-oh.
Raiden,
Oh, there we
don't
go.
get yourself worked up.
Hello,
It's safer
Pliskin.
to take out the enemy first, then look for the bomb. Don't even think about searching for the bomb while looking over your shoulder for the enemy. Knock them unconscious or take them out altogether first.
At least now he's saving the memory. Alright. Now to take care of those bombs. We have the sensor right here, which will help us detect it with the radar. And we have a coolant. And with a coolant, we can successfully disengage the C4, the orange. Gotta log on into the node. Now I've got the radar. Wait, that's the connecting bridge. We gotta head back. Alright. So the first C4 in the area. Oh, there's already a guy in there. Oh, no. Okay. I shouldn't have left. It's fine. We can take care of this. Nice. Sniped. Alright. Gotta get... coolant.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
Strange.
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Well, that's not good at all. Alright. Get up, Raiden. Alright. And this is as far as I got during testing. So I don't know exactly where all of the C4 are. But we can, at least. There we go. Okay. And with those chaff grenades, we can get past those ciphers without needing to hide. Okay. Get the M2. Let's see, anyone in here? Yes. Now, unfortunately, I do not know where the node is here. So I have to be a little bit cautious. Oh. There we go. And now the coolant. Yeah, come on. There we go. Now we could just do one big loop around on the other side. Okay. He's under there. I will say I love the... Like, this game, more than any other in the series, probably has the best stealth mechanics. Which is why I personally consider it to be the best. At least as far as gameplay is concerned. Like this. And you can do cartwheels, which is not something Snake can do. Come on now. Come on, guy. Anything in your pants? No. Oh, wait. Gotta be careful. There's a surveillance camera right in there. You can just barely shoot it. Alright, this room has a lot of guys.
Nothing here.
And that guy down there will do his reports. And that's something you gotta look out for. Oh. There we go. Because there will be times when their commanding officer will call in. They'll be like, "Where's your status report?" It's times like that where you gotta be careful. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's over here. Ah, there's a guy above. Ah, okay. It has a nice view of all the bombs we have to dispose of. Alright, but first, how to get the bomb in this area. Can't go up there, but we can go this way. Ah, there's the node. Get the A sensor. I wonder how long it took for Ryan to get those flips down. Oh, like that.
Raiden, At your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance.
Ah.
Face the hatch.
Got it. There's the C4. All right, let's be quick.
This is Raiden. Disposal of the C4 in Strut D is complete. Explosives were
We're already
planted on
halfway
the
there.
maintenance hatch.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
All right,
I
Stillman.
don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
If you think it's a trap, then it's probably a trap. All right, we gotta go. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. It's a time like this where we need to run. You're currently in evasion mode. You have to be very careful. We have no spot to hide, really, so we have to make do with what we have. Oh. Wait. There we go. Okay. We gotta get out of here as soon as possible. We're in the parcel room now. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, this is a cool area.
Nothing here.
Wait. Gosh dang it, I thought that would work. Alright, alert stage again. Node. No, that doesn't work. Come on, Raiden. Raiden. Okay. Raiden, please. Oh, can't crawl down there. If you have the rations equipped, you'll automatically recover health. This is like VR, but more painful. Ow. Raiden, please. Don't be so reckless. Oh, Raiden. Come on. Okay, we're on the move. Oh, we're safe. It's fine. They despawned. And now, we can get that node. And they didn't wake that guy up, apparently. We've got a box. Ryan's very first cardboard box. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, you can shoot their communications device. The downside with that is that they'll do that. So now we've got to go. Oh! Come on. It's fine. If we go in here, they magically disappear. Yeah, these guys pack a punch, so it's not a good idea to stick around.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
A ninja?
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Sounds familiar.
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2.
Huh.
So you believe me this time?
We only just got a box, so who could that be?
Before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Whoa.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
Ah, so she
Must be
took
the
over
ones
after her
patrolling the
dad
big shell.
died.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
You know, I gotta say, the commentary I'm making is a bit different compared to XD and Coliseum. Oh, lordy, what the heck is going on? Something about this trigger is a bit strange. That's the thing with games with dialogue-heavy cutscenes, is that it's somewhat hard to make commentary. If only because I just want to let the cutscenes speak for themselves. Oh. Thanks. Oh, come on now. There we go. Right on schedule.
Who's there?
Wait. Wait. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't call for reinforcements. Okay.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Great. Wait, we can hide. Alright, Raiden. The best spot to hide is underneath a jet. Oh, and it's right where the C4 is. Come on now. I wonder if there's something with the trigger being analog. Alright. Alright. So while we're hiding and waiting for them to leave, I could say a little story here, in that I was probably introduced to the Metal Gear series in the strangest way possible. I mean, I knew about the Metal Gear series beforehand, but I was first introduced to it because of the Black Butler character Snake. And just because his name is also Snake, I got the connection between the Metal Gear character, and then Snake was announced for Smash Bros. Ultimate during the initial trailer, and because of that, I was inspired to play through the series. And there you have it. Alright. Now we gotta be careful. Don't alert this guard. You have to be careful when walking on these tiles because they'll make a loud noise.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now,
Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York.
Oh, the
There were
music's
all these
kicking in.
tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And
Oh,
for
the
nothing.
romance.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence...
Why would you keep
we
watching
wouldn't be
King
together.
Kong more than once?
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Thanks for that. Oh, we only have one more ration. Alright, we gotta be a bit careful here. Oh.
Nothing here.
That's the strangest euphemism I've ever heard. Yeah, we watched King Kong several times that night. Why'd you watch King Kong that many times?
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Oh.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean
Deep
from
Throat
Shadow
again?
Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone called
Colonel,
himself Mr. X just
someone said they
contacted
like
me.
Deep Throat.
Do you know anything about it?
Right, what are you talking
And
about?
whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
Stop saying
I
that.
caught that part too, but the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
I don't know if it even made sense at the time. Alright. Let's see, mine detector, eh? Let's see what we have here. We don't exactly have one. Unless... No, that's the scope Thermal goggles, maybe? Aha! Oh, you're kidding me. Ah, no, they're both pretty bad. Maybe. Wait, I got it. Of course. They can't find me in here. Don't look under here. Okay, we're in the clear. Okay. We just gotta wait it out. Oh, we can actually see through the hole, but we're facing the wall. I'm worried that if I move and one of them comes in here, they'll recognize that it's in a different spot. Okay, good. Just a little while longer. Okay, we're good. All right. Now this time, let's be a little more careful. Let's keep an eye out for people that could be watching us. Oh, you're kidding me. What do you mean? Wait. It was in here, right? Oh, you know what? Maybe he knows the box was gone. Oh, that would make sense. And now there's ciphers. Okay, okay. What we'll do, we're gonna shoot that cipher down. Oh. They take more than one shot. Okay. Alright, we just got a rapid fire. Oh, and this one right there too. Great. Just peachy. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Chaff. Alright, we gotta go. Thermal goggles. All right. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. It's fine. Got a box. Okay. Sometimes it's all a matter of playing the waiting game. If you want to stay extra safe. I'm not sure if anyone even comes by down here. Just a little bit longer. There's the helipad. Ryan's having the time of his life in this box. Colonel, they didn't have boxes in VR. Can I take this home? All right.
Jack, do you need to save?
Yes. That was a weird way of saying that.
Jack, it must be so nerve-wracking to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've never been trained in this stuff.
You okay? Are you feeling well?
I almost threw up a few times.
Really?
Oh, Jack.
But I'm okay. It's not like I'm in this alone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What do you think about when you're defusing those things?
I don't think so much as remember. And I know that I need to resist that and keep my mind blank. I can't let myself be overwhelmed by the fear.
So, am I a part of what you try not to remember? I was just kidding. But I guess this isn't a good time for that.
No, it is. And I do think about you. I'm trying to remember what's so special about April 30th.
Any success?
No, not yet.
You need to stay alive so you can.
Okay, that's a deal.
Just to remember what April 30th was about. All right. And with that, I'm gonna stop the stream now, and tomorrow we're gonna continue with more Metal Gear Solid 2. All right. Ciao.